Handpicked by President William Ruto took their oath, Kenyans have weighed in on whether the cabinet is heading on the right trajectory. Experts also opine that the president is walking a tightrope of ensuring his cabinet is autonomous and having them dance to the Kenya Kwanza tunes.
Sir, we now proceed.
Following their swearing in on the 27th of October 2022, cabinet secretaries assumed office with a huge task ahead of them, among others being to help the Kenya Kwanza administration fulfill the pledges made by their boss, President William Ruto, during the campaigns.
I expect that we are going to work together in a respectful manner with our elected leaders.
Ruto's first cabinet being a departure of his predecessor's decision to have a majority of the cabinet being technocrats, with President Ruto largely going for politicians.
I think it was a good thing. Cabinet positions are political positions. They are not, of course, every position is political. Even the ones you call technical, they are political. But when you have people who have political savvy, and they can respond to whatever crises appear in a political way, it makes sense.
Somebody expected President Ruto to name his cabinet another way. They were so wrong, because Kenya Kwanza was built on, I think I would say in layman's language, stealing politicians from all over the country. So if you steal politicians, you steal some from ODM, you steal some from Wiper, you steal some from Jubilee, then you have to pay them to stay.
The state of the nation in the first few days necessitated the cabinet secretaries to move with speed in order to actualize the pledges made by the Kenya Kwanza administration. But in the last 100 days, what is the trajectory of the cabinet?
And as time goes by, you realize even if you're waiting for more time to elapse before you can judge, you possibly have nothing to judge.
Well, it's hard to say that they have achieved anything. Maybe it's too early for 100 days. Because minister does not operate in isolation. It's not like the president who says, this is what I want done or have done together with his deputy. A minister is a collegial person.
The high insecurity in the country saw the new interior boss Kithure Kindiki race against time to curb the menace that had sparked in not only major cities but also the Kerio Valley.
I think it put a little fear in the cabinet. And all those people working for the president. And a little fear is not bad. The only problem with it is that it might become excessive, such that they are afraid to tell him the truth.
The push and pull in the education sector over the enrollment of the grade 7 learners, so Education CS Ezekiel Machogu banned the midnight oil to meet education stakeholders. The reintroduction of the GMO in the country, on the other hand, being met with mixed reactions among leaders and citizens alike, to a point where some legislators threatened to impeach Trade CS Moses Kuria.
And that the Cabinet Secretary for Trade, Investment and Industry does not gazette the notice allowing duty-free maize importation from outside the country until the entire crop being harvested currently is purchased by National Cereals and Produce Board.
According to policy experts, however, the ministers have been learning on the job, even as some have the know-how of what to do. The rationalization of the duties in the cabinet, as per an executive order by the president, saw Prime CS Musalia Mudavadi have more duties on his plate. His appointment has so far raised eyebrows, with Kenyans weighing in on the matter.
I think for Musalia Mudavadi, his appointment was just for political optics, so that the guys from Western can feel, oh, we have our own in government, he's taken charge. But you see, the man has an office that has no power. He has no budget to run any programs. He cannot make any appointments. He cannot make any adjustments. He cannot fire anyone if he realizes that maybe things are going wrong.
Angalia sasa kama Kithure Kindiki, manze alisemanga security itakuwa poa, lakini anaenda mahali after ashatoka huko mabandit ndio washapiga watu huko marisasi.
Moving on, former First Lady